Welcome to SHIßböX. Here's your host.
Oh yeah. Hey everybody, welcome one, welcome all. Welcome to SHIßböX. That's right. This is going to be the episode for, all of you young kiddies or anyone that's looking for some great fun to be had on the Xbox system. Us here at SHIßböX are all things Xbox, and of course, without further ado, we present you everything with the most outside influenced, anything to present you all things Xbox. And without further ado, topic of the show is fun games, right? Now, you might be saying to yourself, like, fun games, aren't all games fun? And it's like, maybe most games are fun. Not all games are fun, okay? That has to be stated first and foremost. Not all games are fun, all right? And if you were to say all games are fun, you would be deceiving yourself and others with the aspect of some games just straight up suck ass, okay? That's just hands down. Now, us here at SHIßböX, we focus on all things Xbox and everything, and it's like, man, Xbox has a lot of good games that are kind of geared for younger gamers and things of that nature. Those kind of for everyone titles that, young players and, old players as well can enjoy and have a good time with and such. And, off the, kind of point and such, Xbox brings a lot of different, games to the table that young folks would enjoy. Here's a couple, Paw Patrol games and such, right? You can have a blast with these on, Xbox, and young gamers can really play it and have a great time. But, if we're being honest, and hold on, we got to go back behind the curtain where the sausage is made. If we're being honest, there's a lot of games out there, really, that you can have a great time with and such, and, kind of depends on what you're in the mood for and everything like that. But, like, one of the most awesome games that you can always rely on and kind of revisit and, touch base with and stuff like that, motherfucking Last of Us, right? It's one of those games. It's the catcher in the rye of video games. Every time that you see the game, you have to buy it and play it, whether it's digital or in person, physical, right? They remaster it, you gotta get it. They remaster it again, you probably gotta get that version. It's digital gold plus standard edition. Well, fucking I don't have that one. I need it, right? It's like Catcher in the Rye. They keep a list of these things, and, if you don't purchase your, kind of, bi-monthly copy of Last of Us, then PlayStation takes note and they know who you are. Probably, maybe, I don't know. There's games out there and such, though, that you can have a fantastic time with, that are kind of for older gamers and stuff, and, you gotta go to those places that have those games, and, Xbox probably has some too, but, man, you could, hit PlayStation up and be like, man, Last of Us, and you get it on PS5, and we haven't played it on PS5, actually. We haven't even loaded up the PS4 version on our PS5, right? It's like, why haven't you done that, SHIßböX? It's like, man, because we've been playing a bunch of other games and such, but on our PlayStation, it's like, you could get Last of Us and play that on PlayStation 5. We haven't done it yet, but we've been playing other games because of haptic feedback, and you get the PlayStation 5 controller, and PS5 Pro's out now, but we don't have it yet. Hopefully we get it soon. And they're like, haptic feedback, blah, 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 and you can really play and have a good time with it, right? But, they have, games for kids, too, on PlayStation 5 that utilize haptic feedback. Phenomenal. All right? But where were we? Oh, yeah, you can have fun on Xbox with some of the games that they offer for kids. And, they utilize basic rumble features and stuff, so it won't hurt a little kid's hands. And, it doesn't, build up their muscles and strength as much as, haptic feedback trigger usage would and such. Now, presumably, we're guessing if you have more resistance on the trigger, you're going to build those muscle mass, kind of index fingers, maybe, middle fingers and stuff like that and such, up a little faster, a little more, because you're getting those repetitions in, especially playing, any of those more, haptic feedback intensive games and stuff with the trigger usage and stuff. So, if you got a young one that, really is kind of a weakling and, not really strong, you might want to just stick with the Xbox One or whatever so that you don't have to contend with haptic feedback, but really you're kind of foolish not to because it's one of the best features in games. But, that's neither here nor there. Xbox has a lot of games for kids and such. But, you know, speaking of games for kids, if you do start looking other places and stuff, and just off the top of our head, right? Like, I mean, usually you're like, oh, well, he's going to refer to something PlayStation or whatever, Last of Us, and it's like, no, that's not for kids. But if you really think about it, you could go places where they have games for kids, right? And you could be like, man, Nintendo Switch has a bunch of games for kids, right? This is Yoshi's Crafted World. This is phenomenal. The graphics in it are fantastic, and you might be playing like, what? Overlay some of the, you know, kind of gameplay footage? And it's like, no, us here at SHIßböX give it to you raw. You know we loves to give it to you raw, uncut, unedited, and unvoiced over, okay? We don't choppy piece edit it so that you know what you're getting is the real deal. Just like in Yoshi's Crafted World, the real deal you get is some phenomenal gameplay for kids. The graphics, the music, the gameplay, the storyline, you know, everything in this game is phenomenal. And you can find it on Nintendo Switch, right? Or you could get it on a Switch Lite. Those are phenomenal to bring around. You might be playing like, what? If I'm going to get a portable, I'm just going to get a motherfucking Steam Deck. And it's like, yeah, you could get a Steam Deck, and that's awesome, because then you'd be playing like all your PC games and such. And then, hell, you know, if you get it on PC, you could play some of those phenomenal PlayStation games and whatnot that they release and come out with and stuff. Like, you could be like, oh man, I'm going to play Last of Us on my motherfucking Steam Deck because I got this shit. And it's like, what? Don't you need a PlayStation to play that? And you're like, fuck no, I got a PC, bitch. And you're like, hell yeah. So they're all playing it, and I mean, I guess really the only place you can't play it's on the more kiddie systems and stuff like like Switch and Xbox, stuff like that. That's all right. They got other games and stuff too that are like you know, more for you know, an older folks and stuff. Like, it don't gotta be Yoshi's Crafted World. They got all sorts of stuff. Like, what are some other big Nintendo titles? Oh yeah, like fucking Mario Kart, man. We got Mario Kart Double Dash, still the most phenomenal that they refuse to revisit. And it's like, what the fuck, man? Come on, Nintendo, revisit Mario Kart Double Dash in this bitch. This copy is from GameStop. Fuck GameStop. We don't like them anymore ever since they ripped us off with a, you know, thing. That's a whole nother show in a different, you know, episode and stuff. Our contract kind of says we got to do these ones and such, so it's not usually what we do. But, fuck GameStop. Mario Kart Double Dash was awesome, though, and so that's where we got that one from before we were like, fuck GameStop, right? Like, back when they were good. But, you know, you got Mario Kart and everything like that. That's just fantastic and amazing, man, and a place for kids to play on Nintendo. But we digress, us here at, you know, SHIßböX for all things Xbox. So, yeah, where's that fucking Paw? Yeah. So, you got some great titles like Paw Patrol and stuff like that. And there's other titles when you're shelling out that monthly subscription fee for Game Pass, right? You're paying all this money to rent all these games and stuff. It's like, oh, yeah, they're going to add a new game, fucking Minecraft. And recently they added, now this one's rated T for teen, right? This is going to be for the older kids, but they added Overwatch 2. And it's like, oh, hells yeah. That game's only a couple years old. They finally added it to Game Pass where, you know, you pay for your, you know, monthly subscription fee and you get access to Overwatch 2, right? And it's like, this is a AAA title, right? One of Blizzard's huge releases. And it's like, yeah, but, you know, I've been playing that on my Nintendo Switch already, or I've been playing that on my PlayStation 5 with haptic feedback, right? And it's like, yeah, but they added it to Game Pass, so now you can pay to play it there. Okay? Because you get, when you pay into Game Pass, you get access to those cosmetic skins that they kind of, you know, give you for the characters in Overwatch 2. So, I mean, you know, yeah, you're paying a rental subscription fee, but you get those cosmetic items that don't affect gameplay at all, with the exception of mythic weapons, but they don't give you any of those, because those affect gameplay, because it actually changes the usual kill kind of, you know, graphic and stuff, that thing. That's beside the point. When you are invested into kids' games, you can play them in a variety of places, all right? You don't have to stick with just one system over another system or anything like that. In fact, we would like to reenact how, you know, Xbox probably talks to, you know, game companies and things of that nature, you know, to try and get games on their, you know, platform and everything like that. Oh. Well, hold on. First, they don't just call, right? So they get to work, right? They clock in, beep, beep, beep. Clocked in, getting paid. What does Phil Spencer want me to do today? I'm Xbox. Phil Spencer tells me what to do. Buy that shit! Yes, sir, Phil Spencer! Come on, game companies, what do you have for us today? Oh, man. Hey, guys, we really broke through as an indie game company. What do you think our game's going to come out and be worth? I don't know, but I hope we make a lot of money from it. Oh, surely we will. Hold on, someone's calling. Hello, indie startup studio company that just created a game. We're Xbox. You want to sell us your game? Well, I don't know. What's that entail? Hold on. Let me actually just talk to legal real quick, okay? Hold on 1 second. I'll tell you what that entails. Hey, legal. Buy this fucking company real quick. Tell me when you got it done. All right, good. Hey, are you there? Yeah, we're here. We're so excited. What does that entail? We own your company. You're all fired and we're canceling the game. Hello? Hello? Hey guys, I think we all got fired. And I think the game's not coming out. Oh fuck. Guess that's it. And that's pretty much what could happen or may have happened. We don't know. That's just kind of a reenactment, okay? There are some liberties taken with how it might have transpired and gone down. That's neither here nor there. What is here is the fact that we have completed our contractual obligation for the length and duration of an episode to, hit. So the show's pretty much over. Go unsubscribe from 4 other channels because they're probably obsolete and don't make content anymore. You're welcome.